Like literally the only reason I'm even finishing like this like round of reading because I feel like it's the only way it's fair, but like you people are disgusting. To the one who like literally fucked my cousin and like wishes I was there to watch it, I fucking hope I never see you again. Forgiveness. If you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. Matthew 6:14. Should have known it was a mouth for the entire time. But is it Matthew on my dad's side or Matthew on my mom's side? Why am I even asking? It's not like he's going to tell the truth to save your life. Put up with each other. Forgive one another. If you are holding something against someone, forgive, just as the Lord forgave you. Colossians 3:13. So March 13th is significant. He is so rich in kindness and grace that he purchased our freedom with the blood of his Son and forgave our sins. Ephesians 1:7. So January 7th. How marvelous is your forgiveness, my great King. How undeserving I am to receive it. You have invited me into your family though I come from dust and though I have lived in open rebellion against you and your ways. You forgive me through the power of the sacrificed blood of Yeshua. Lord, I know nothing to hold against others that even compares to what you have promised to forgive me of. So I will live at peace with my neighbor. I am pleased to follow your example and thank you for your great mercy. Do you need to extend forgiveness to someone today? Forgiveness is not, it honestly is the easy part. It's not wanting to fucking go and knock you the fuck out before I do it. I mean, every single one of you is just open your heart. God's really making this last stretch of the race. He's really making me prove that I'm in it to win it. Because I don't understand. If I would have been Yeshua, I'd told God, let's just wipe them all out and start over. We made a mistake. Somebody's going through divorce. It could be they were married when they met you, or it could be, and to the one who lied and said they dated me or had sex with me, Aquarius, and then you broke my heart. Go love yourself. Go to therapy. Actually, I think you have, and congratulations. I'm really proud of that you finished rehab. But it might not be you that. It's either you or it's the other son of. It's either 81 or 87. Too much is going on, and just the fact that you all fucking are prostitutes and sold your bodies because one man who is a child molester wanted me brokenhearted and homeless, and you guys all fucking jumped on board. How do you feel about yourself? So anyways, somebody could have been married when they met you, and now they're getting a divorce because they lied about the nature of your relationship, and now it's been exposed, and the person they're married to told them to go fuck themselves. Or because this person didn't have the balls to stand up for you and your connection, they got weaseled into or forced into or paid to marry someone else behind your back, more likely your family. It's like at this point, I don't even want the truth anymore. None of you didn't give it to me, like couldn't give it to me when, it wouldn't matter. Now I know too much. Now I just don't care. Now I want you to all of a sudden be broke, busted, and disgusted and watch what God does for me. Not one of you deserves to be in my life, so take your fucking pity somewhere else. No, you're forgiven, and I don't hold nothing against you, but I ain't got time for your broke ass hoes. Maurice, I would throw up if I ever saw you again. I hate you, okay? Like, I never, ever in my life ever want to see Maurice Redfield ever again. I don't ever want to see another Redfield ever again. You're disgusting. I don't wish nothing bad on you, but the fact that you did to me what you did to me, the 9 years we were together, and then the 10 years since we've been together, like, you are not, you know what you are. I might not even be able to do this reading. Challenges. Right on time. Someone, not just me, but someone needs to, what's up? Does that really say snitch lover? Or switch lover? That's fucking funny. Oh. But, yeah, clearly I can take the advice for myself. But someone needs to make a decision. Either do the inner work, do the healing, and live your best life, or continue to be a shitty motherfucker who has sex for money or drugs and fucks over even their own mom. Like, the choice is yours. But until you face yourself in the mirror and you own the shitty things that you've done your entire life and wash your fucking pussy, you're never going to heal. Your intuition's on point. So that's another reason, like, for me personally, there's no point any of you guys coming to talk to me. Because I know you're all fucking flat out fucking liars. You're cowards and you're little bitches. So I don't even want your story. It means nothing to me now. I know who you are. And really, not a single one of you is worth even one more minute of my life. So stay where you're at, 17th Street. Fucking stay where you're at in your little homosexual relationship that, you were forced into, or you ghosted me because my entire family fucking intimidated you, gave you a little bit of money. You can have them. Shit. Mom gets phone calls at 8 o'clock at the Nut Hut. She might like to hear from you. Water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it's a water sign getting a divorce. From a gold digger that forced them to put distance between the two of you. So this person not only threw you in the trash, for a gold digger. They went above and beyond to prove to this gold digger that they loved them, which the fucking narcissistic gold digger knew the whole time that this person was lying, because they knew the whole time that this person was in love with you. But through witchcraft, black magic, manipulation, through what the fuck ever, they got this person to let go of you, and not only let go of you, they got this person to literally try to take your life. Don't waste your time. Like, literally, Maurice and Keelan, don't waste your fucking time. Like, there's nothing. You can hand me $100,000 cash and I would still turn you down. I'd keep the money, but there's no way in hell I would ever get back with either one of you. And I don't think honestly, I don't think I have any desire to get back with anybody from my past. Because none of you know how to love. You're all fucking self-absorbed, narcissistic, fucking selfish children. Not a one of you is a fucking man. Your outer appearance might say you're 40 years old, but your inner child is still crying like a little 2-year-old bitch because you refuse to heal. And communicate. So you had no problem turning against someone who was nothing but kind, compassionate, caring, loving, giving, truthful, honest, who never did a fucking thing to harm you. It was cool to like turn away and run away from them without all the information. But now you can't bring yourself to come back and fucking tell the truth, because what if they reject me? I can't take that risk if they're going to reject me. You took the fucking risk when you ran away from. So that's exactly why you shouldn't come back. Because that right there alone says you don't have the heart, the courage, or the fucking balls to put in the work any fucking way. So don't waste either one of our time. You were cool and fucking fine and dandy going and running off with these people for clout, for fucking popularity. You didn't care how the whole fucking story been. It was okay betraying someone who did nothing but love you. But now that you have the whole fucking story now, you feel sad and you're depressed and you can't fucking live with yourself, and you want to come and like get it off your chest and tell the truth and say you're sorry. But even now, you won't do it because what if they reject me? Then I'm going to lose what I have going, and I'm not going to have them, and I'm going to be fucked. Again, only thinking about yourself. Somebody's protected. It could be a fire sign that's protected, or you're being protected from a fire sign. Because there's a fire sign that wants to come talk to you, and their mental and physical health ain't shit. And they're going to try and get into bed with you because this person's ego is so fucking big. They literally told this group of people that they know that you're still in love with them, and they know that they can get you back. Or at least prove that you're the like dick little fucking junkie that they said behind your back the entire time that you're this whore, this dick junkie that couldn't turn their dick down if they offered it to you. Bitch, you better stay away from me because I don't want shit to do with any part of your fucking dick. You're gonna make your feelings hurt, I promise. And lose whatever fucking money that you bet. Because I know the whole lot of you fucking love to make bets on what I will and won't do. Fuck all of you. So I realize like God is protecting me from this fire sign because this fire sign just wants to prove that they're right and you're wrong and that they're better than you and that they can still get you into bed. They don't give a fuck about you. Go sleep with yourself. Damn right. Fucking I would rather sleep with a woman. And I'm not kidding. And you know I don't need pussy. You are your own karma because you choose to stay with the karmic. Fucking live there forever. Shit. Build a fucking bridge. And once you cross it with the fucking karmic, please burn it down so that way you're stuck on the fucking fantasy island with the dumb bitch. Whoever I'm talking to is born of the year of the pig. Your prayers are being answered. That's really honestly, that's the only reason these people want to come back, because they know you about to be the shit. Well, you're already the shit, but you about to have more than they ever thought about. Like this whole group of people is going to really regret for the rest of their life that they did not treat you better, because you're not gonna have a fucking thing to do with any of them, and they're all gonna want to be in your life, and you're not gonna have the time, or at least you shouldn't, because not a one of them deserves it. You know, a married man never leaves his wife. Why do you want me anyways? I'm a cheater. So this person coming towards you, if they are actually getting a divorce, it's because the wife chose. They wanted it. This man did not want the divorce. Their wife wanted it because they were just over their husband being a fucking crackhead who fucking sucks dick for crack. And so this person, if they're telling you they're getting a divorce, they have nowhere to go. Like, thank you. I don't. Life's too short. Why sugarcoat anything? This motherfucker couldn't handle people knowing that they like to suck dick or smoke crack, but so they got married, popped out a couple of kids, but yet now go missing on their wife for 2 to 3 months at a time because they're living with a dude smoking crack and sucking dick. Be your authentic self, or just stay single. Actually, anyone I'm talking to, I was your last fucking straw. I think 3 of you at least, if not all of you, will never, ever, ever be in a long-term relationship ever again. And you don't deserve it. Thank you. But so anyways, this crackhead who likes to suck dick in trap houses that pay for the crack habit, they're going to come back, and if they say that they wanted the divorce, no. They got kicked the fuck out. And they were disowned. And they're wanting basically to come mooch off of you again like they did the last time around. And if that's not the case, then they're not getting a divorce at all. They just want to keep you and whoever they're married to. And half a fucking nation. You look good, but just remember, ignore the haters. I'm one of your fans, and I like you. My sister likes you, and my dad likes you, and my mom. So please ignore. Thank you so much. I really actually needed that. Needed that a lot. I know you have to ignore the haters, and you actually got to give them gratitude because they're the best free publicity ever. But in my situation, and I'm sure my situation is really not all that unique, but it's my mom, my dad, my sister, 2 of my cousins, 3 to 4 of my ex-lovers. It's not. It's just having to really process the fact that not a one of them gave a fuck about me. And then yet they want to come back and fucking reap the rewards, the benefits. No. Fuck every last one of you. You don't deserve it, and I'm not giving it to you. And fuck you, Linda. It's my channel. I'll cry if I want to. Shout out to Linda like Tarot. I love her, but she got on my nerves so bad the other day. She's like, I'm not gonna cry on camera. That's tacky or that's weird. I'm like, no, it's not, bitch. Like it's authentic. But this is my channel. I'll cry if I want to. I know you're sorry. I just wish you could face me and say it. And at the bare minimum, that would have been enough. And that was still too much to ask. Even though I spent 2 months on the streets of Fresno, California, not a one of these motherfuckers even sent me so much as a fucking sandwich. They stole my home. Between the job I lost and all the money that they took, damn near $100,000. My own mother slept with my fucking boyfriend. It's just, it's like it's, how the fuck is this real life? And they can't even say they're fucking sorry. A karmic feminine wants to harm you. So now this bitch still wants to fucking harm you because she's fucking unhealed and pathetic. And still wants to harm you because they want to keep your man. Bitch, I don't want him. Like, literally, you can have him. There's not anything about him I want. The minute his dick went inside of you, I stopped caring about him. I stopped having any desire to have sex with him. You laugh funny. I always got that, like, my whole life. People are like, I love your laugh. Or you're so funny. And back when I was a kid, I'm like, bitch, stop. I'm not funny. I'm queer. Just say it. Like, fuck. You know that's what you want to say. Are you gay? Not, oh, you're funny. No, bitch, say what you mean. Just because someone sees through you doesn't make them evil, you fucking narcissist. You literally, you saw through somebody and you called them all their bullshit and they couldn't handle it, and they literally, they like, it's unfucking believable how far this person went, and this person actually, I think, did what you did. I think it's one of the reasons, if you resonate with this story or like my videos, it's part of the reason why God hid so much from you. It was protection. Because if you knew what these people really truly did, how we're only human, and you might snap. They might have to make an episode of Snap about you, because these people flat out evil. Every last one of them, rotten to the core. All they care about is getting high and sticking their dick in something or spreading their legs for something. I mean, they didn't care about their kids, their siblings, their parents. They didn't care about nothing, not even themselves. And they would stop at nothing to get high or drunk or get fucked. They didn't care who they had to hurt or what they had to do to get it. Don't give up. Your dreams are coming true. They told the courts that you were dead. So someone's going to prison for perjury. Somebody like straight up got on the stand in the court of law, and not even one bit of what they said was true. And somehow, some way, the evidence has come to light, and this person has been exposed for everything. Everyone knows this person is nothing but a liar. The year of the snake, 1965, 77, 89, 2001, 2013, and 2025. So there could be a snake in your life that you haven't seen in a while. They could ghosted you, whatever. But it's because they went to jail. And this asshole's going to make a reappearance next year. I know, man, it hurts. Have a bad life. I mean, honestly, like, yeah, it's hard, like, going through shit like this, but it's not really a bad life. It's just a bad day. Like, the miracle of living really is the greatest gift in the whole entire universe. What? Why are you in my video then? Like, you're way too young to be in my videos. But I appreciate your family's support. So yeah, please click off. Like, for what I'm talking about, you are way too young to be listening to it. Get out of your head and into your heart. It's the only way through this. You'll drive yourself crazy if you don't get out of your head. The only way through this is through your heart. The power of love. Love can conquer anything. And I think that's one of the reasons why you're being targeted so bad, is because you have had that faith, you have had that belief that love can conquer anything. And whoever this is, I mean, the devil himself, but whoever is physically coming after you, like in the physical form, whoever the arch nemesis is, that's the whole reason why they're targeting you. They want to prove to people, they want to show people that you don't really have the unconditional love you claim to have. That true love doesn't conquer all. That's why this has been done to you. To see if you really would forgive somebody after all the shit that they've done. And I'm telling you right now, forgiveness and getting back together with somebody, two totally different things. I already forgive these people. Like, I do. Like, I have much love for all of them. I mean, there's a couple things I'm still like working on, but some things cut deeper, and it takes longer to deal with it. But I literally don't hate any of these people. But I'll be damned if I ever got back into bed with any of the people I've dated in the past, because their dicks have been in either blood family members of mine or fucking children, and I don't want their dick ever inside of me ever again. And that's not unforgiveness. That's just my body is a temple, and I deserve better. There is a masculine Virgo or Taurus that literally doesn't know how to tell the truth to save their life. They created 10 lies or 7 lies or 7 illusions, or they got a group of 7 people together that were willing to do anything for money, and they created this fucking huge ass illusion together, and they all stuck 10 toes down, and now they're all being exposed for the greedy little. I'm really trying to be nice. It's like really hard right now, but they're all being exposed for being greedy drug addicts who would do anything for money, and that's what they wanted people to think about you. And you can't debunk. You can't make people believe a lie. Just because you said it doesn't make it true. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, especially when you have a group of 7 to 10 people saying all the same thing. The truth always comes out. What is done in the dark always comes to light. And you cannot ruin someone's character who has integrity. I mean, thank you. You have a great day, and just love yourself enough to not ever get involved with people that don't care about you. Make sure that you know that they are who they say they are, that they are who they say they are before you ever let them into your house. Shit. I mean, you just gotta take things slow, because energy doesn't lie, but the tongue lies all day long. People could say anything, but when their actions don't match up with the words, that's the energy proving to you that the motherfucker's a liar, and they're not worthy of your time or your energy. someone's name is Sophie, and I heard Britt too. Yeah, these people are still trying to get you to lose hope. I really feel sorry for you guys when this gets returned, because there's a day not too far in the near future where nothing will be able to take my shine, my hope, my faith, and you will be nothing but a bitter memory. So you might as well stop while you're ahead. And I really feel like that's an Aquarius. And that's probably the one that lied and said that they dated me just to break my heart. And bitch, we never dated. We didn't even have sex because you couldn't get it up. And you definitely didn't break my heart. And if it's the other one, I mean, I'm not a liar. The sex was great, but you did not break my heart, and we never dated. This is what I'm talking about. Someone who, like, fucking was Captain slice your throat and throws 10 swords in your back, like, let me lead the fucking, now sees you as, they can't see their life without you now. Like, they literally are crying because they can't bear to think of living the rest of their life without you in it. The fuck? Really? Where was that 6 months to 6 years ago? Depending on which one of you it is. But the one I think it is, where was that 6 months ago? When it would have mattered. You quite possibly are. I feel like there is a secret society of DL men here that they're all narcissists. And you literally walked right into, you came out victorious. These motherfuckers, they don't know what to do or what to think. At least 3 of these people are full-blown narcissists. I mean, the King of Swords in reverse is a narcissist. So, honestly, this person might just be delusional and stuck in delusions of grandeur, and they really might not be in love with you. It really just might be because they want what they can't have, and they're just wrapped up in like a really strong delusion right now because they're probably blasted the fucking mercury and back off the crack, and they probably been up 3 days drinking, and they think they're in love and they think they can't live without you, but really they can't bear the rejection. They discard you, you don't discard them. This person cannot handle the fact that you actually stood up to them and you don't want shit to do with them. So I know you have a lot of haters. My mom is here, my dad is here, my sister is here for you, and you're going to text something right now. You're going to text something right now? Why do I feel like I know you? And you're not a child. Is it Paul? Well, sorry about that. Oh, wow. Yeah. King of Wands in the reverse. Either A, before you healed, you just had no discernment whatsoever, or you was a bit of a hoe. But you got wrapped up with some, I mean, the be all end all of narcissist, egotistical, fucking big dick energy. The biggest dick energy with the littlest dicks in the pants. I don't know how you got wrapped up in this group, but they got you wrapped up. I'm not. I think. Like, I mean, I was like, this person. I feel like I mean, I really am feeling like you're someone I know. Like, you're one of these people in the reverse, or you were, and you're wanting to say you're sorry, you just don't know how. But I'm definitely getting that you're someone who really wants to meet in person. You just don't know how to face me. But you're definitely somebody I know. I can feel it all the way through. Can I get up? 7 of Wands. Somebody wants to defend themselves now. But they just know there's no defense. Because they gave you no chance. They literally they got on board with this bullshit because they wanted the popularity, they wanted the money, the alcohol, and the sex. And quite honestly, at the time, you didn't mean a fucking thing to them. They threw you away like trash. Now, like, I mean, I think this person does genuinely have real genuine remorse, and they do have, I think, a genuine love for you. But it's like, what do you want me to do? Like, I genuinely loved you. I was nothing but good to you, and I tried my hardest to get to at least have closure with you, and you refused to give it to me. So, I mean, and it's been, well, next month will be a year since you left me on the side of the road 3 hours away from home with nothing. Compassion's one thing, sympathy's one thing. Expecting, I mean, how many ways do you really think this could go? I mean, it's not that I don't love you. It's not that I don't forgive you. It's just, I'll never believe that you have true, genuine love for me the way you did me. It was hard enough letting you in the first time. It was hard enough giving you that level of trust. I told you that before, that if you made it through, you better really respect the fact that I let you in, and I told you what I've been through. And you turned out to be one of those fuckers who listened to someone's heartbreak and promised them to be everything and more than what anyone in your past had been, and they actually turn out to be worse than anyone you'd ever been with before them. I love you videos. Well, if we just do the best we can with each 24 hours that God blesses us with, we could all be a legend. But it don't come easy. And anyone that says that they got anyone who makes something out of themselves, it didn't come easy. They had blood, sweat, and tears
for many, many years. God made me a promise 5 years ago, and I still haven't actually seen it physically manifest. I mean, I think I'm there now, or at least I'm praying that we're in that season. But literally 5 years ago, the voice of God told me and made me a promise, and I've never given up the faith that that was the voice of God and that it was going to happen. But there's long, cold, dark nights where you're tempted to just brush yourself off as being crazy and that it was never God. It was just you and wishful thinking. But you can't. You got to keep that faith. And know that God does love you and you are protected. Like the dog barking. made me think of that. Because dogs barking are spiritual protection. Or, I mean, that's symbolic for that. Somebody, hey, look. Don't give up. Know that I genuinely do love you. Yeah, you were a fool. You were a fucking asshole. You were an idiot. But do not hurt yourself. Because it doesn't do anything. It's not going to solve anything. And you have children. Like, they need you. Take this as a way to see yourself for who you really are and never ever be a shithead to someone ever again. But don't take it to off yourself, because then that just proves that you never were going to heal anyways. Because only a selfish motherfucker literally does that. If you make it through this judgment, to whoever I'm talking to, you will get your throne. So don't give up. You are meant to be an emperor. You got to get that wand out of your hand and stop fucking bullshitting and actually grow up. True leaders don't speak, they take action. If you can't be it, you don't say it. Yeah, never give up. But someone had to grow up. Someone literally has been spoiled, and I'm not trying to dog this person in this scenario, but they have literally learned how to manipulate anyone and everyone in their life. And they have coasted through their entire... I'm not saying that they never worked and they've never earned anything, but anytime this person made a mistake or wanted to be a shitty little bastard for a couple days, they knew who to go cry to, and they knew what to say to get that person to do whatever it was they wanted them to do. And this is God's way of breaking them of doing that, especially by lying on an innocent person, breaking an innocent person's heart, and then turning around and making everyone feel sorry for them when they're the actual fucking guilty party. That's why they're going through what they're going through. But if they don't give up and they get through this, they will be an emperor. My husband will phone me. Okay. Is that your high priestess coming out, or is that just you not giving a fuck and wanting to hear the sound of your own voice? Someone is going to come talk to you. I think it may have just been what I just said in this video, or they're coming to terms with the fact that they have to own up what they did to you. It never should have happened, and they really can't go. You meant something to this person, no matter what it looks like. You really did, and they're not doing so well right now. And they know the only way it's going to get better is if they look at you and say what they need to say. But someone's walking away from their past, and they're going to put the work in. At least enough work into coming and facing you, and maybe even possibly giving you back some money that they fucking owe you. But they're definitely going to give you the truth. Because not only are they stuck, they know you deserve the truth, and they know it will actually give you some peace, and they want you to have that. So you're a Smurf. You're blue too. I'm blue. Da, 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 da. Now I just when I get to feeling things, I count it, and I don't care. Like when I get to feeling emotion, I let it out because I don't. I mean, crying is a natural emotion. Anger is a natural emotion. Like love is. I mean, it's all natural, and if we don't release it and feel it and release it properly by bottling that shit up, people get killed because can't bear to cry in front of somebody. People get killed because they won't take out. People won't release anger. Like if you don't control your emotions and actually release them in a healthy way, a lot of bullshit could actually take place. I'm no Smurf. That's just my YouTube name. We have to get some fun, some sun, and walk in. Yeah, or the beach. Oh my gosh, I miss the beach so much. I love like walking barefoot in the sand. I wouldn't be surprised if like sometime in the next very soon, like if this person shows up like with a dozen roses and begs you to hear him out. And I mean, quite honestly, you both honestly need this in order to fully heal and to be able to grow and evolve and get to the next chapter of your life. This was as much as it hurt, as much as it still hurts. For some reason, it was meant to go this way, and you're going to cheat yourself if you're not strong enough to let this person say what they need to say and face this tower head on. You're going to cheat yourself out of everything you've worked so hard for, because no one's pride or ego is any better than anyone else's. So if you let your pride and your ego get in the way and do exactly what this person did to you, neither one of you guys you're both gonna just have to start over basically. And you're so close. You really are. God is with you. Don't give up. What the promise he gave you, you are closer than you think you are. You just got to get through this. And I think it's might be one of the reasons why you're getting so frustrated is because you feel like this person is bullshitting because they know on the other side of this confession is your breakthrough, is your Ten of Pentacles, and they're afraid that they're not going to be a part of it, and they know that they don't deserve to be. So it's like this person's still struggling and raging within themselves on to do the right thing, grow up, be a man, do the right thing, and give you this confession so that you can get what you deserve, or still be a petty, vindictive little bitch and not give it to you so that you don't get to move on without them. But this is a kind of connection. You guys are a part of each other. You will always be a part of me. You guys will always be a part of each other, whether you ever physically get intimate together again or not. This connection was a gift from God. And some fucking drunk whore got in the way of it. But I trust and believe that drunk whore is paying for it now. I bet all of us. Definitely. But you know what's great about the beach? It's God's beach and you don't have to pay for it. No tickets needed. Yeah. someone's so afraid of you rejecting them, they're crying. They cry about it constantly, and it just makes no sense to me. Like how cruel this person was to you, and now they know they deserve it, and they still can't face it. I think that might be the lesson that this person's meant to learn, though, is how it really feels to do what this person's been doing to people their entire life. I'm definitely trying to be normal and also to be good enough for my own worth. It's hard, I can't lie. Anything worth having doesn't come easy. But trust and believe, once you have self-love and self-worth, you'll be so glad for what you had to go through to get it. Your whole life changes once you start telling yourself that you're good enough and you're worthy of all the things that everyone's always told you you weren't. Or made you feel like you didn't deserve to have a relationship. They deserved it over you, or they deserved that house that you worked for over you. Like, when you start giving yourself the grace, the love, the mercy, and the attention that you wished your entire life that the people around you would have given you, trust me, solitude is not lonely, and you will thoroughly enjoy it once you can love yourself and look at yourself in the mirror and be able to talk to yourself and God. You can't leave God out, but when you truly love yourself, solitude's not lonely. It's actually pretty peaceful, and you can gain a lot of knowledge when you stay silent and you discern the Holy Spirit. Your life is about to. God really is gonna. He loves you so much, and He's about to. That promise He gave you. He God's not a liar, but He he really, when He gave you that promise, He toned it down. It's going to be more beautiful than you ever even could have imagined. And I think a part of it's because it wasn't supposed to be this hard. Like, the devil went above and beyond and brought forth the most narcissistic, egotistical, drug addict, alcoholics, a merry band of idiots that would refuse, that had the same spirit that you have, except you have, in the positive, to where these people refuse to give up on taking you out, and you refuse to die. And since you were of the light, and you were in your purpose and in alignment with your life's mission, you were going to win. These people were never going to win. But that was one of the greatest lessons you learned, though. Like, no matter how hard it is, no matter how many hundreds of people, I'm not saying there's hundreds of people here, but Satan can come at you with 10 million people. And as long as you've got God on your side, you and God could take out those 10 million people. And I think that's what God really wanted you to learn here. That it didn't matter how many came up against you. It didn't matter how many of them were supposed to love you or said they loved you, and they just flat out didn't. Everything you need and every bit of love has been inside of you your entire existence. Everything you need is inside of you. And the source of all love, the source of all creation, is also inside of you. And it may have been one of the hardest lessons you've ever had to learn, but you know that beyond a shadow of a doubt. And you're ready for the promise that God has given you. We yeah, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh about that, because I do think, at least the energy I got, there really might be one of them that eclipses their self out. Please don't. If you're watching, even if you're not you're not one of my narcissists, don't do that. You can heal. You can become a better person. You got to do it the right way, through God and through being clean and sober and therapy. You can actually become anything, but you also got to realize how shitty of a person you were for many years, and how you killed a lot of people. I mean, they may still be alive physically, but on the inside, they're dead. And that's directly a result of the way you chose to live your life for however long. Dude, since I'm back now, you are the best YouTuber ever I've ever seen. Ariel Brown makes sure to never give up. And God will always protect you. May you. I really appreciate you. Like, I mean, I have been having it kind of rough the last couple of days, and Sherry, you as well. Both of you guys really been awesome today. Thank you. Like, you guys, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And every comment, every super chat, every cash app, every share, every like, you have no idea how much it means to me. I hate it, but I mean, I don't hate it, but I hate the fact that I'm so emotional right now. But I have put almost 5 years of work into this, and I've had so much animosity and just people coming up against it because they didn't want the truth to be known about them and who they are and what they do. It's been so long and so hard, but through all the support and the love that you guys have shown, whether it's financially, just like comments, or just even just you sharing my videos to get them out to a wider audience, you have no idea how much you are helping me in my journey. Like, you matter. We all matter so much more than we really give ourselves credit for. But that really, just you sharing one of my videos, you have really profoundly touched my life. And quite possibly your share of one of my videos could lead to the person who gives me, well, I mean, God will be giving me the breakthrough, but the person who he will use as the vehicle might find me because you shared my video. So you have no idea how how grateful I am to each and every one of you, and how important you guys really are to me. I'm gonna stop crying now. Well, I guess that all blended together as one. It was supposed to be Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio, but well, I guess it kind of was, because it's definitely death and rebirth. Someone's definitely going through a beautiful transformation, and they're right at the end of it. They are getting justice, and somebody does feel like a person. So there you go. Virgo, Virgin, Libra, Justice, and Scorpio, Death and Rebirth. You helped me at the worst of my life. I love you, Shay. And you have no idea how close. Unless you've been lying to me, but our stories really are so close. But I'm really glad that you found my channel. Even though I feel like, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I really feel like, well, please turn that off before I lose. Like, they're like, yeah, Rob. I'll lose my money. Like, they copyright quick as shit. But I really kind of feel like you were led to my channel. Like, I don't know. Like, it definitely wasn't an accident, because like you were going through the same thing at almost the same time. I think I might have been a little bit ahead than you were, but I think certain aspects, there was no one better on earth than you for me and me for you. Wait, at the time that drug addicts decided they like bigger pussy, they would tell anybody that they loved them just to get money out of them. Like, and that's something that's a pain that only people that have experienced it can understand. No, I mean, like, I don't really feel like that. Like, earlier, I actually thought it sounded good, but for some reason, like, that sound. Well, shenanigans. Well, I love you guys.
What was it?
I don't know how to fix the sound, so I'm just gonna let it go. I'll see you guys in the next one.